Yeah, hello. Hello everyone. Yeah, this is Rajesh Chaudhary and my roll number is M20AI284 and I have teamed up with Bajendra Arora. His roll number is M20AI235. We have made a project and come project for cloud course for tech stack deployment over containerized Docker. So basically we have tried to implement this using the virtual machine and we have deployed the stack over here, and for that we have basically started the firstly we have created firstly we have installed the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager over the Windows, and after that we have installed one Ubuntu over the same, and we have opened the local access, and via the putty we can access same system. So this is our system, basically the Ubuntu machine we can directly access via the putty. And for that, so this constitute of the first two steps of the VM machine creation. And after that, we have done the Docker installation using the setting up of repository. For that, we have used the below commands like sudo apt-get update, install C certification plus JNUPG, LSP release. And after that, we have add Docker officially CPG key and use below command to set up the staple repository. And and for the further steps, the Gajendra will explain. Yeah, Gajendra, over to you.
Yeah, yeah. From repository, after the creation of the repository, we will call the functions for the repository and download the link on the Ubuntu machine. Later on, for the installation of the Docker engine, we'll run the commands called sudo space apt hyphen get update. After that, sudo command apt get install docker hyphen ce docker hyphen ce cli contained.io. These will install the Docker engine on the Ubuntu machine. After that, the verification of the Docker, what is the version of the installed Docker, and how can we check the version of the Docker? The command which we use for the version check is docker space hyphen version. This will give the current version of the Docker, and then docker hyphen compose version. We can update the Docker version also. Now, the preparation of the Docker composite file .tick stack can be used by deployment can be done by the following link, which we have used like in Telegraph, NSFlux DF, Chrono GF. Now, as we can see in point number 3.7, Telegraph, NSFlux containers using the Docker command. When we execute the Docker command called Docker compose create, this will create the link and docker hyphen compose up hyphen d. Now in the screenshot you can see that the docker commands has been created up for and the machine is up from last 20 hours 21 hours accordingly, and the ports are been assigned in front of each command. Subsequently we have created a graphs also. These will measure the security measurement implementation is done in these graphs. These are system generated utility graphs which tells us what docker command is doing and for how much time the docker command is up and the machines are up for for the consolidated ports which I mentioned in the screenshot above. The graph is just a pictorial representation of the commands which are executed in the above screenshot. Now Rajesh, please take.
Yeah, sure, sure. So basically, this is the point number three is related to the MOP, which by using which we have created the four containers, and we can see like this in our stack. We can see that Docker ps manager command. We can see that the four containers are already running. These containers are chronograph, telegraph, capacitor, and flux theory. these four containers, we can see that these four containers are running, and for creating the file and how we can create it. For that we have actually created the Docker Compose file, YAML file, which is like present in this directory. We have created one file. It is the Docker Compose YAML, and the content of this is like how to call each utility. Then we can create the four containers using by passing through these values, and this is the file. It is basically called when we have filed two commands like docker compose create. What will it this do in docker compose create if the images are not present for the telegraph repository, then it will fetch out that from using create command, and in the very next docker compose hyphen d, and in this command it uses the docker compose.yaml file to create uh, all the four containers. So the main file for setting up of the whole environment is like docker compose.yaml file. By using this, we have created all of a stack, and if we can see, this is the history of the command that we have. And one issue which we have faced, actually very first time we have installed the Docker into the system, but somehow there is some issue with the YAML file and it is created wrongly. But we have tried to remove that file, but still some ports are actually binded to local 1.11.0.0 ports. So for that we have to use certain uh, that's even API commands to figure it out whether what are the ports application port which are using it. Then we have manually killed it, and after that we are again able to install our Docker system and able to set up all the four containers. And after once all of the containers are set up, we have went for the GUI configuration, which will be explained by the Gajinder. Gajinder, over to you. Yeah. Gajinder, can
Yeah,
you ask for the access control, or shall I move the keys?
yeah. Can you please move on to the GUI?
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's over to you.
Yeah, yeah. Now, as we can see that the connections which are made are we are able to see on the GUI. The Influx port number 8086 is a default port, and the version which we are using as is 1.9.1, and will be a default UI. And we can see that the connected tab is there, and it is in green color. It means that the machine is connected and up. Now we have dashboard, we have log viewer. Accordingly, we have hosts also. We can see that which host is connected and what is the status of the host, what is the utilization of the host, how much load host is being created, and what apps, what applications are running on that particular host. And we have an host ID also, and each host will have a different host ID. And we can see that each host ID uses the CPU utilization, and we must keep a track on the CPU utilization for the system to smooth for the working of the system smoothly. Yeah, Rajesh.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, we have configured that host ID for which we can see here that it is connected, and this is the ports which we are already configured here. And for the statistics of the host, if we click over there, then we have measured certain things like system disk MB per unit, megabytes or memory gigabyte use as system loads, and which is continuously being tracked by tracked by the system, and it is basically reflecting over here in the form of GUIs. And we have also created the alerts. Yeah, this is the test alert which we have created for 90% utilization. So this is already created. Over here we can track to use idle thing, how much system is idle, and we have created a system alert also. So this is all which we have
For the
implemented.
future, like we since the resources were not available with us, and these alerts can be fetched and can be sent over the email ID or SMS, but because of limited resources and because of limited connectivity and limited ports available with us within our system, this can be done by the commands in XML. Also, we can send the alerts through email by pushing them towards our local mail host by creating a mail host in the backend of the Docker system. And accordingly, we can also insert our mobile numbers also, where we can send the SMS. But for that thing, we need a bigger resources. We need to get good connectivity with other external systems also. Yeah, Rajesh.
Yeah. So that's what we are able to implement and able to conclude here. So this is so in further going through, this is the actually we have planned altogetherly for how to proceed with the how to proceed further for the implementation, what are to manage and how we can plan it. So Gajendra and I have worked over it, and installations. Many of the times the installation which we have done is by using sharing the screen so that we can both look for any mistake if somebody is making. So we have already prepared more for it and we followed it, and we have done joint troubleshooting because sometimes we stuck during deployments because of some mistakes. So, uh, but as we were doing it together, so it helped us a lot, and we are able to figure it out at at earliest. So this is the contribution which we have made for this project, and we have followed certain standard documents like influxdata.com for time series platform, Docker key hubs, and the other references which we have followed. So thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.